I feel like we all know at least one person, or at least witnessed at some point in our lives this happening, where someone rolls into a conversation, a dialogue, or discussion, fully confident in what they have to say and what they bring to the table is based on something told them or based on their upbringing, based on what mom and daddy said or taught, what grandma and grandpa taught, while having never sought information or knowledge for themselves. Right? I was thinking about generalizations that you see all the time on social media. And even prior to social media, you heard it all the time in school, at work, church even. Um, this group that group this, women this, men that, black folk this, white folk that, Americans this, Europeans that, whatever it is, just generalizations of an entire population or entire country, continent, group of people, race of people. Why the hell do we do this all the time? Seriously, why? How can anybody open their mouth to categorize, stereotype, or generalize about anything, anybody, any people? That's like one of the dumbest, most foolish, ignorant things you can do. And the crazy thing about it, we all do it and we all have done it. And then I have to ask, what do we all believe? Or what do you know? The only time that I can make a statement that starts with all women, or women in general, all men, men in general, all black people, all white people, all foreigners, wherever they may come from, is if I have met every single one in the world and had a conversation, shared a meal, had a drink, spent some time getting to know each and every single human being on this earth. If I have met all women on this earth, all men on this earth, even then I can't say that all are this one way, because I'm positive, 100% certain that if I met every single human on this earth, there will be differences among them in all categories: gender, race, culture, background, ethnicity, whatever you want to call it. Right? And it's tough. It is tough in today's society. It is really tough to go out each and every day trying to exhibit and be the love of the one many of us claim to serve, right? The universal law, universal truth is love unconditional. Now you can spout quotes and regurgitations, can put on the clothes and put on the mask and put on the show. But if you can't be it in all that you do and all that you believe, that's a problem. Again, it ain't easy. It is not easy. It is not easy in today's world, in this country, any country for that matter. I'm pretty sure everybody has their issues they face. To go out and be 100% loving, kind, and compassionate to all the people you meet, all of them. But it gets easier. The more you work to become the thing that you believe in terms of love. The more you work to become compassion, to become kindness, to become love, the easier it is to do it, because for some reason, somehow, and this is just my own personal experience, you shed a lot of bullshit when you focus in on those things. Love, compassion, kindness. Actually being it. Shut up talking about it and be it. And you'll have people that are close to you that have been brought up in these traditions of division, these traditions of hate and evil disguised in religion, will start to treat you differently when you decide, you know what, I'm going to stop being a hypocrite. I'm going to start being it, living it, and not talk it so much, and let my actions of such speak for me. Again, generalizing, stereotyping, throwing people in categories that are trying to box things up just to simplify your understanding or maintain your ignorance. It's foolish. It's foolish and ridiculous. It is tough. It's a life journey. It's a life work to get through the mounds and mounds of nonsense that has been piled upon us for centuries, all for the purposes of control. I saw a reel on social media the other day, and I don't know where it came from or who posted it, but there was like a flock of sheep, and one had gotten snatched up by, I think it was a wolf. Looked like it might have been a wolf. Something in that family. And this predator is fighting to run away with this lamb, this sheep, whatever you want to call it. The whole while this was going on, the flock remained around the wolf and the sheep that was being attacked. Like, they stood there. Now the shepherd and his dogs came and they were working to run the wolf, fox, whatever. It wasn't a fox. It was way bigger than a fox. Run him off. But those sheep just stood there. Like, if that wolf was able to go ahead and kill that one sheep, let's say the shepherd, the dogs never showed up, and the wolf snatched the second one and the third one and the fourth one, and they're just standing there letting it happen. We tend to be no different. We tend to be no different. We do it every day. In so many ways, we do it every single day. We take what we feel good about, we box that up and turn that into your safe way of living. You don't want to buck the system because you don't want to be kicked out of any of the groups that you've yoked up with or committed yourself to. You don't want to speak up for your own heart and soul amongst family, friends, church members, because they might look at you funny. And you stand there knowing that's a wolf. But because no one else in the flock is running or reacting, you stay with the flock because you want to be with the flock. You want to be just like the flock. The flock is where it's happening. The flock is where you want to be. Because that's where everybody like you likes to be. And you want to be among like people. Yes, all of you are sheep. Same color, same size. Humans can't tell you apart. But that source of your life, that soul peace that's in you, is yours and yours alone. And you're meant to be a little different from the rest. Right? That herd mentality I mentioned on a post a couple days ago makes me sick. Physically, mentally, spiritually sick. We got to do better. Everybody knows love. Everybody has felt love in some form or fashion. It is not for us to determine, decide who gets it and who doesn't. Because you get it freely from your Creator. Freely. And who are you to determine who gets it and who doesn't in your life? Do you think that's helpful? Do you think that it is absolutely undetectable, unnoticeable, unseen? The hypocrisy of it all? When we go to our socials every week, and we give thanks and praise, and we say the words, and within that same place, inside that place, in the parking lot of that place, leaving that place, going home, going to work, going out to eat with your family, that in all those places, you're not doing it? Nobody's perfect. Like, again, I struggle with it because of how poorly we treat each other. I struggle with it. But if we're not meeting on the same road, that way, and that way is love, and we're just playing in the ditches, throwing mud across the road at each other, throwing rocks across the road at each other, talking about each other, but we're not meeting on that way and getting down that highway to where we're supposed to be, we're wasting time, we're wasting life.